Hi everyone, I'm a legal practitioner and I work with Michael Akinwale & Co., a law firm that is based in Lagos. So I'm back today to clarify some topics around adoption. So people asked me after making my previous videos, people have been asking me about custody and guardianship in relation to the adoption series I've been doing. So I just want to tell us in plain terms, like I always do, what custody is, what guardianship is, and you can always see my videos for what adoption is, but maybe I'll just talk a little about it too. So custody is mostly awarded or majorly awarded to parents. That is, custody is granted to a parent when the decision has to be taken about who takes care of a child in the day-to-day activity of that child. So a non-parent will not be awarded custody. Custody comes into play when, for example, dissolution is going on. That is what we basically call divorce, dissolution of marriage. When it's going on in court and the court has the decision to take as to who takes care of the child in the day-to-day activities before the final decision of the court. So that's when custody comes in. And guardianship is granted or awarded to non-parents, which means is granted to non-parents to decide the interests of that child as to when a child is sued, who a child can sue, maybe the child having something to do with property or money, maybe after the demise of a parent or when the decision has to be taken. That's when guardianship is awarded to non-parents. So it means the scope of guardianship is wider than custody, because in real life situation, when custody is awarded to one of the parents in dissolution of marriage, when the proceeding is ongoing, and that parent want to take the child out of the shores of the country, maybe the parents being in Nigeria, the parents want to take the child outside Nigeria for vacation, for example, that parent that has the custody at that time will still have to make recourse to court to take permission. But when it comes to guardianship, that is the one awarded to non-parents, you have the right to take the child out of Nigeria for the best interests of that child. It means you don't have to make recourse to court again to ask for permission to take the outside Nigeria. So I believe we can see the difference between custody and guardianship. Custody for parents, guardianship for non-parents. And adoption, like I said earlier, is when you take a child legally. You go through the legal proceedings, you adopt a child, you take in a child as yours. It means you have become the parent of that child. So adoption, one way or the other, covers what custody would do and what guardianship would do. It means for adoption, you have the right over the date of that child, and also you can decide who the child wants to sue. When the child is sued, you can come in for the child. If there's any property to be decided on, you do that for the child. If there is any money involved in whatever it is, you are the one that is responsible also. And you would have the right to change the name of that child in adoption. For guardianship, you just have the authority over that child in relation to what the law has speculated. But for adoption, you have the right to take care of that child as your own. It means if you have your own child, whatever it is you can do for the child is whatever right the law also would give you. Whatever it is you do under the law that is right in the eyes of the law, that is what you have the right also to do for that child. So it means adoption is wider than both custody and guardianship. So please, I believe I've been able to clarify these topics around adoption. And if you still have any questions, please, I'm available. Just send your questions to me. I'll take them. So thank you. Till I come your way next time. Bye.